Everyone, good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, this is a requested video by the lovely Zoe, and she has asked me to do to redo the Desert Island Top 10 colouring book tag. So it's basically sharing with you guys my top 10 colouring books that I would take with me to a desert island. As a disclaimer, this is an adult only colouring channel. The videos are not designed for children, nor are they aimed at children either. This channel is for the adult colouring community, and it's to help those adults of us who use colouring as a way of distraction from everyday life, mental health illnesses, other illnesses that we may be struggling with, chronic pain, all that stuff. And also just for those of us who love this as a hobby as adults. Okay, so let's get into my top 10 colouring books that I would take with me on a desert island. The first book, this is a no-brainer for me. I love Carla Magana. I love her books, love her artwork. So the book that I would take with me is Stardust Space Lust. This book is so beautiful. I've coloured quite a lot of pages in it. So I think if I was going to a desert island, I would need to get another copy. But it's just so fun, and the thing I love about Carla's books is that they just make me feel confident and able to let loose, have fun, not stress about the outcome of it, just to enjoy the process. And that's what it's all about. But I honestly, I've had so much fun in this book. So that is the first one that I would take with me on a desert island. The second book of choice is Enchanted Forest by Johanna Basford. The first ever colouring books I owned were Secret Garden by Johanna Basford and Animal Kingdom by Millie Marotta. However, when Enchanted Forest came out and I got a copy, I knew that out of the two Johanna Basford books, this was my favourite. And to be honest, it has kind of stayed that way. Although there are other books, I love all of her books, don't get me wrong. But Enchanted Forest, just, I don't know. I feel a real connection with this book. I have had a couple of copies because I've screwed up and whatnot. So this is my most recent copy, and I do have a spare as well. But yeah, I love it. And the paper in this one feels really thick. It's a cream paper in this one. And the images are just beautiful. They are double-sided. So alcohol markers is a no-no. But there's so many other mediums you can use on this, and because the paper is such beautiful quality, this would take water mediums no problem at all. So you could use your fine liners, pencils, water-based markers, gel pens, your ink tents, anything at all like that. Now, with this one, I'm trying to work through it in order, although I've not done the title page or the nameplate yet. I do also have plans for the map, but I want to do that last, and the dragons in the back. So these are the two that I've done so far. I actually done this one first, then this one. So I've done them sort of opposite way round, but that's okay. So yeah, I've used all sorts on these pages. There was Neil coloured 2s on this one, fine liners, Crayola super tips. I think it was Castle Art pencils, castle art, or might have been luminance, one of the two. There's some gold uni permanent paint marker, glitter gel pen, you name it. I've kind of thrown it at these pages and they've handled it beautifully. This is the next this is the next undertaking, but what I think I'm going to do is the background first. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be a bit of a trek, but this would have to come with me on a desert island. I love it. Absolutely love this book. So the next one, the third one, is my beloved Jasmine Beckett Griffith colouring book, a fantasy art adventure. This is the first of her books. She has 4 books out now, I believe. But this is the one that I would take with me. I love Jasmine's work. Absolutely love it, and it's a travesty that I haven't coloured any in so long, so I need to get onto that. I was so proud of that one. That was a buddy colour with Sammy and Louise, and yeah, I was so proud with how she came out. But this is just, you know, the artwork is stunning, and the nice thing as well about this book is that you have your image on the right, and then on the left you have the title of that painting and then some information about it. So not only is this a colouring book, but then you have something there to read as well, which is great if you're on a desert island. And because the pages are single-sided, if you want to use alcohol markers, you absolutely can. Obviously it would bleed through, but if you put a blotter page and then you're not too worried about the writing sort of having ink over it, then yeah, by all means, alcohol markers are a great idea. It's just stunning, absolutely beautiful. So that would have to come with me. My 4th book of choice is Soulmates by Hannah Carlson. I love all of her books, but I love this book so much. I love the fact that it's hardback, you know, the same as all her other books. The colour of it, this beautiful sort of pastel baby blue colour, is stunning. You've got your foiling there on the front as well. And of course, you know, your pages, they connect with each other. That's why they're called soulmates. So you have your human and then you have the animal version. And each set has a theme, which is really, really lovely. So here we've got a pirate theme. We've got a parrot here. And the feathers here for his tail, we also have feathers like that hanging from this gorgeous compass. So that's really lovely. We've got a dragon there. This is a work in progress at the moment. I'm really happy with the way that this is coming on. I do need to get back to it though. I haven't touched that in a while. These are the ones that I've completed. It had to be the owl first. You guys know me. I love owls. So yeah, these were the 2 pages that I done first. I was working on her on camera, but of course the videos have been taken down since then. But yeah, I was just so proud with how these turned out, and especially these crystals as well. So we've got like a vampire here and a bat. She's got lots of jewels and embellishments and things. And then we've got, you know, the same kind of stuff here. We've got a key. Looks like we have some incense sticks. Cows with the reindeers. It's just beautiful. Absolutely stunning. The pages are double-sided, so alcohol markers again would be a no-no, but anything else would be absolutely fine. And this handles watercolours really well as well. The Neo colours worked a dream in there. Okay, so book number 5 is Drum and Banger by Tomislav Tomic. I chose this book to take with me on a desert island because, for one, even if I didn't colour it, I just love sitting and admiring the artwork because it is breathtaking. It is absolutely stunning. The detail that has gone into this book is just second to none. It's double-sided, so again, I would avoid alcohol markers, but the paper is such a beautiful, beautiful quality. It's lovely and smooth. Really, really lovely. And because the pages are so detailed, it would take a while to colour a page. So this book would last on a desert island for a long time. They're just stunning. There's nothing not to love about these books. And I think this is the Swedish version of Zelmersnova. So it's exactly the same book, but this is the Swedish version. This is a forever work in progress. I really need to come back to that. I really do. It's just, there's no words. You can see for yourself how stunning it is. Absolutely beautiful. So that would definitely have to come with me. Okay, so book number 6 is Adorable Owls colouring book by Jade Summer. I am crazy about owls. I love them so much. This book was sent to me as Happy Mail and I love it. I absolutely love it. I need to keep this out because I've got a work in progress in here as well. But how could I not take a book of owls with me? That would just be a travesty if I didn't. And these are single-sided, so alcohol markers would be fabulous. Just bear in mind though that with this paper, it is really, really thirsty paper, so it soaks in those alcohol markers and it does have the tendency to bleed. But I've found that if you're quite careful with them, it's not actually too bad. Ultra fine Sharpies and ultra fine Bic markings, or Bic intensity I think as they're called now, they work great in these, as do your gel pens, Crayola Super Tips. So yeah, I think you could throw anything at these. If you're using watercolours, just be mindful how much water you put on the page because the paper isn't the best quality. That's the one I'm working on at the moment. That's one that I've finished. I want to work through this book in order because I love all of them and I couldn't just choose one owl over the other. So I've got a bright and colourful one here which is exactly the same colours as a blanket my mum knitted for Tegan. So we have that one and then we have this one which is a bit more neutral. So Adorable Owls by Jade Summer is definitely being packed in my bag for the desert island. Whoops. Okay, number 7 is 101 Unique Mandalas by Camellia Angelkova. I chose this book to take with me on a desert island for numerous reasons. The first being there's 101 mandalas. It is a really thick book, so this would last a long time. There are such a lovely variety of mandalas in this book. You have more simpler ones here at the back. You've got some with quotes. some with scenes in there. I think there's some Celtic ones in here. Here we go. Some with flowers. These look like snowflakes, which are gorgeous. That would look beautiful with like blue and silver glitter gel pens. Really pretty. But it's just, there's so much in here and they're all lovely. They're single-sided, so again, alcohol markers is fine so long as you have a blotter page. Gel pens, Crayola super tips, your ultra fine Bic markings and Sharpies again work fabulously in these books. And for me, mandalas and colour by numbers are very much what I would call my comfort blanket books. I turn to these a lot when my anxiety or my pain level is, you know, really high. These are just so relaxing. So I would definitely have to take that one with me. The next is let me think, this one, Forest Gal by April. I love it. I absolutely adore this book. It's stunning. I do have the second one here next to me, but I'm actually thinking I would want to take that with me as well, though. Ooh, choices. Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. I've found that there are some pencils that are a little bit temperamental on this paper, but there are other pencils and fine liners that work great. The images are single-sided, so you could use alcohol markers, but just be careful because you do have a coloured image here to correspond with the image on the right. So if you wanted to use this as a reference for your colour palette, of course, if you used alcohol markers on your picture, you're then going to have that bleed through here. So that is just something to be mindful of, but it can be done. It can be done. But it's just, look at how relaxing in the bath. The book is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. So I would take that one, and I would Forest Gal too. Again, this one is hardback though. This is a bigger book and it's hardback, and the paper is thicker. The paper in this is just perfect for watercolours. But again, you know, the same as I said on the other one with alcohol markers and stuff. But you can use whatever you like on this paper and it would handle it. So yeah, that one would have to come with me. And then book number 10, I can't show on the channel because it would be a Disney book and it would be a colour by number. I would want to take a Sun Life colour by number with me as well, but 10 books, oh my goodness, it's a hard decision. But yeah, it would be a Disney colour by number. So there you go, guys. That's my top 10 colouring book tag for a desert island. I hope you've enjoyed this video and I'll see you all again soon. Bye!